Who are you?
I'm Ian Ball, president of McEwen Mining.
2013 is behind us. PDAC is in town right now. What's the mood of the miners?
It's more optimistic than last year. Despite gold prices being lower than last March, people are feeling better about the industry and better about the long-term outlook, and capital is starting to come back to the junior miners, so people are generally more optimistic.
What's happening in McEwen right now? You have development at El Gallo.
El Gallo 1 is a mine we have in Sinaloa State, Mexico. We're expanding that by 50%, and that's going to be completed in April. We're going to see that mine go from 40,000 ounces of gold this year to 75,000 ounces of gold next year, as well as seeing a big drop in costs from $750 per ounce on a cash cost basis to $575. And that's because we have better economics with the expansion, and we're having the grade double from 1 gram a ton to 2 grams a ton, where it will stay for the remainder of the mine life to 2018, 2019.
What's happening in Nevada right now?
Nevada, we have a property package which is south of Barrick's Cortez mine, which is the world's largest gold mine, and we're exploring there for the first time on a consistent basis, probably in the past 4 years, because we still believe exploration is important if you want to outperform your peers. It's high risk, high return, but when you have the world's biggest gold mine on your doorstep, you want to keep exploring.
You said that you were deciding to keep your exploration budget through the downturn.
Yeah, if you look at the history of this industry, whether it was Gold Strike for Barrick, Red Lake for Goldcorp, it's been one of the few ways that you can generate real wealth for investors is through organic growth, and that comes through exploration. If you cut your exploration, you just become a cash flow, and people can easily quantify that, discount it, and you're just a function of the gold price. So you got to break out of that, and we feel exploration is what delivers the value.
We're starting to see a lift with gold and silver prices. What decisions get made if these prices continue at McEwen Mining?
At McEwen Mining, the biggest factor we have is called El Gallo 2. This is a fully permanent mine that we have in Mexico, and it's silver, not gold. And at $20 silver, it doesn't make sense to build. At $25 silver, you have an IRR that's in the mid 20% after tax and a payback period, which is approaching 2 years. So for us, we're looking at it as an option on the silver price, and like I said, we're basically in a position where at $20 silvers, we don't go ahead. At $25 silver, it becomes a lot more interesting to construct.
You said in a previous interview that sometimes you get a little frustrated that the industry moves slow. What frustrations, or what things about the industry would you like to change if you could?
The biggest thing is on the mining cost. I think we can do it cleaner, we can do it cheaper. The biggest factor I look at would be haul trucks and open pit. Most trucks use diesel to fuel themselves, and I say, well, if you can convert to all electric, electric is 2/3 cheaper to generate the same amount of power than diesel. And so I factor in the back of my head, right now it costs us about $2 per ton to move a ton of rock. On diesel, if we were to move to 100% electric, I feel we could get that cost down to about $1 per ton. So it would drastically change the economics of mining, and I think it's that type of quantum leap we need to make if we're going to open up the profit margins. These small steps that we're making will not do it. If we want to attract investors back to this industry, we have to show that we are very profitable.
Criticism sometimes you hear about mining is just that they're not attracting enough younger people to that, or newer people. How is the industry looking right now? Is it getting attracted to? Are more people looking at the industry?
I haven't seen a big shift in that, but however, you have seen MBA programs opening up in Toronto, one at Schulich, one at the Ryerson School of Business, specializing in management for the mining industry. I always point to the why should someone youthful get into mining. And if you walk down University Avenue here in Toronto, you go to the Monk Cardiac Center, you have the Robert McEwen Stem Cell, you have Lausanne School of Engineering, you have the Rotman School of Business, and as well as you have the Schulich School of Business, and all that wealth came from mining. All of it, except for Rob McEwen, came from the Gold Strike discovery of Barrick's in Nevada. So when I look at Canada, I look at what's been donated, a lot of it has come from the mining industry, so it can generate a lot of wealth, and that's why younger people should be looking at it. And it's also right for innovation, right for change. But I don't think we've done enough to attract a new generation of people into this sector.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time today.